What's up? Got a CJRB here. Let's get in it. Come on, man. There you go. Ahead of myself. All right. What do we got here? What is this? Oh. It's a Bowie Pyrite. Sand polished AR RPM 9 blade, gray aluminum handle. Okay. Aluminum scale with a Bowie blade. Yeah. I didn't buy this too long ago. Big, nice cleaning cloth. Okay. Interesting. Well, so I had a pyrite and I purged it. I really like my Echo, which kind of dropped about the same time. That's this Echo right here. I mean, just the ergonomics and the blade and everything on this Echo, the action. I love my Echo. The Pyrite, I let it go. These slick stainless handles, I'm not sure that I quite get it. Like, there's knives come out with that all the time, but I sanded and stonewashed, man, and did everything I could to put some kind of texture on that one. And it's okay, but it's still really slick. You know, and you can look, I mean, I really mashed a finish on that. Tried to get some texture to it. It's kind of got a grip, but I do like my Echo. So this is a pyrite. Well, let's get it. Let's get in it. Oh, look at this thing. It's got a little bit of button stick. All right. Might try to polish that button up a little bit and get in there. Look at that Bowie, man. How cool is that? And then they polished it. It's satin finished. Pretty nifty. I do like that Bowie knife. So the Pyrite has a little choke up. This is much lighter than the standard stainless scales. Much lighter. Got this fuller. Yeah, that works. Works with a thumb too. I mean, the detent's such that everything works well. Does have the slightest little tick of button stick, but only when I'm thumb flicking or spidey flicking. And it appears to be getting better, so it probably just needs to break in a little bit. Well, let's get in it. Come on. We'll check all that stuff out. Interesting. I mean, the aluminum, I would assume, is an upgrade. Careful. Yeah, it's forcing me out the wrong side. If I can flip-flop that, I most certainly am going to get it out the other side so that the button can face down when I disassemble. T8, okay. Well, good for you. Got a T6 here on the pocket clip, though. Yeah, that's a T8 right there, though. Nice. Got Loctite on everything. Let me see if I can. There it comes. Yep. Okay. Ooh, lots of oil in there. And that may absolutely be the reason for the button stick. Yeah, all that oil in there. Man, is that oiled up. Ooh. Yep. Got after the oil, man. That's all right. Small, thin blade. I'll be shocked if this thing isn't as sharp as a razor blade. I mean, everything looks polished in the places that it should be polished. So it wouldn't surprise me in the least if I just wipe this oil off that button stick goes away. You know, oil in the right places is necessary, but oil in the wrong places can be a real bad deal. I probably ought to pull that off. Yeah. Not captured here. And not captured here. So I'm going to definitely swing that pivot to go in from the other side. Ooh. Oily man. Oily man. There we go. I got more pieces and parts. Calm down. Acting like I was done or something. Yeah, everything is coated. And it's kind of that sticky oil, too. Ooh. I'm pretty sure the assembly person was putting this together and then sneezed. Yeah, it's that sticky, like transmission fluid or something. Yuck. I mean, you think I was half a princess the way I talk about oil and getting it on my hands, and it's sticky. Ooh, it's sticky. Press. Thicken up, bro. Okay. All right. Well, let's hit the assembly trail, the assembly line. We're gonna put that pivot up. I mean, it's a faux capture. It shows captured, but it ain't captured. Yep. Get our stop pin in before it gets too complicated. There we go. And shiny side of the washer goes up. Nice little bearing. Just a couple tiny little drops will do you. Don't need to soak the whole knife in gear oil. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Calm down with that. A piece of lint on there. Okay. We home. Make sure we're functioning. Yeah. Oh, so much better. Come on. Man, that makes me happy because I'll be honest, I was kind of disappointed. It's like, oh, this thing's kind of trash. It's not what I expected from a pyrite at all. Because my other pyrite ran just like my Echo that I keep here on the bench that I like so much. I mean, the action of the pyrite was stunning. It had that action faux show. It just slick, and the scales are smaller, considerably smaller than the Echo. But now this thing, still got that button stick though. Makes me wonder if I shouldn't polish that. Try to get rid of it. But wow, does this thing run now? Yeah, solid as a rock. Feels like it's got a little burr right there. Surely that's the stick right there. Yeah, I'm going to deal with it. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I did was I polished this up a little bit. Definitely didn't take any material off, but I did polish it. A little fine, very fine belt on my sander, on my grinder. Because of that sticky oil, I'm going to run these bearings one more time. I'm going to clean them up. They've been running with that lighter oil, but that sticky, icky oil, try to get rid of it. Okay. Well, let's reassemble and see how we did. The spring is set pretty tight on this as well. And I mean, that's always an option to try to take a little tension off of that spring. But I'd rather not mess around with that spring if I don't have to. I mean, we'll see. We shall see. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure that however we land this time, this is where we're going to stay. I mean, it's way better. Way better. Oh, man, this thing's flying around like a circus trapeze artist, man. Wow. Look at this blade. Come on. The satin finish that they put on it, that polish through the fuller. This really is a good looking knife. I mean, would this pass for an executive piece? You know, I mean, if you know, an attorney or whatever, you know, a business person, and you had this in your pocket, and it's like, hey, could you cut this tag off? And you went, boop, and pop that out. Is that clean enough that it doesn't make people go, oh, you know, because I don't think you want that. But man, is this thing running well now. Well, let's cover this action. So, got the thumb flick, Spidey flick, got the thumb in the fuller, oh, Spidey in the fuller, button, tiniest little bit of lock stick, so I'm gonna give it an A minus. Only because of that stick. If it wasn't for the stick, it'd be an A. Be straight up an A. Ergonomics. So very comfortable in hand here. You do have the opportunity to choke up here, but it was a secondary consideration. The grip is 100% here. You got not so confident, confident, very confident. And this will swoop up to it. It's got a pretty good finger guard, and you're locked in pretty darn good. It's got some jimping here. It's not combat jimping. You can definitely press down and move through it, but it does help provide a confident grip. And so, you know, I'll run it up to a confident grip. Definitely not going to get over the line, though. But it's a good grip. And this reverse, yep, very comfortable. Nice cap for the thumb. And you could go here. It's possible. Like, that's a grip, but it's kind of a stretch. Let's check that pocket clip. We already know that thing's going to run like... It's going to ride like the wind, man. Here it goes. Thick stuff. Boop, all the way home. Good tension. It's got that cutout to grab onto it. Standard jean size material. Yeah, one hand in, one hand out. It's got good tension. It's not necessarily dryer tension, but it's good solid tension. Like, there's definitely a 70% chance that if you ran hard, when you got done, this knife would still be there. It's not quite a dryer clip, but it would be easy enough to make it one. Just pull it, squeeze that together, remount it. And it would be super, super grippy at that point. Yeah. Safety. Yeah, there's no touching that blade. There's no touching the tip. So the clip's good, the tip's good, and I don't have any concerns about incidental blade contact with the knife being closed in the pocket. Wonder if it's sharp. Boy, it sure looks sharp. That Bowie tall flat grind. Yeah, of course it is. I mean, maybe a quick strop. I'm not scared. Do it right on camera. Got some fresh compound on this side. I can see it. I'm not looking to polish. I'm not looking to sharpen. I'm doing one thing, and that's knocking a burr off if it's got a little burr on there. Same thing running it on this wood. Just if there's a micro burr down on that edge, I'm knocking it off. That's all I'm trying to accomplish. Okay. Well, let's see. Better, worse? For better or worse? I mean, give me a good corner here. There we go. I'm going to say better. Yeah, buddy. All right. So we're sharp. What we're down to now is price and availability. Where are they and how much? What do we got to pay to get us one of these? Aluminum scaled pyrite, AR RPM 9 steel with a buoy blade. Yep. So these are a White Mountain Knives exclusive, and they are currently on sale for $57 and some change. So with the code that's down below, DM10, you can get this down just over $50. And currently they have a blue one, they've got this gray one, and then they have the good old standby silver, which it's aluminum. It's not the stainless, but they have it in straight silver as well, without the lines. It's just straight polished aluminum. Yep. So they've got a couple. Like I say, they're $57.99, I think, and with the 10% off, puts you down right at like $50. All right. Hey, I appreciate you watching the Cjrb Pyrite Special White Mountain Knives Edition with aluminum scale, AR RPM 9 steel, and that buoy blade. Pretty cool. Check it out.